17 for Michigan State. Completely the opposite of what we thought.
And looking at this matchup of the game, we thought there's going to be a lot of rebounds for Michigan Tech. That's how they were able to produce on offense. As a little dribble drive in, gets 3 on the board for Noost. Blair bringing it up, scouting the defense.
Noost for Michigan Tech's definitely a very defensive player. 5 steals as a career high.
Kimball takes a shot, doesn't get it to land. Going to stay Michigan State's basketball. Blair to bring it in. Tipped out of bounds yet again by a Husky, this time in the hands of Torman, the graduate student. She actually transferred from Minnesota Crookston.
The ball went straight to the cheerleaders. Excuse me, the dance team, I believe, is over there instead.
Over beyond the arc, dribbling in, finds a basket, cut Blair with 2. What a great little cut on the offensive play.
Kennedy Blair's been building a lot of consistency throughout this game. Definitely improved tons from last season.
Michigan Tech working on inside, not able to get it to fall. Huskies running back on defense, finds Blair up top again. They're going to get it to Van Sluten in the post, taken away from her. These Huskies are just swarming Van Sluten down there. Over to the block. Pass back out. Noost finds her man. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock as she passes it to the corner for 3. No good, just rattles out.
Caitlin Maxwell for Michigan Tech was one of their 4 key players that is returning.
Another nice cut to the basket by Blair, gets 2 more on the board. So far, she has 11 points in this contest. Out of bounds, we're going to say kick ball, staying with the Huskies.
It was a good attempt by the double team over there Michigan State had. Unfortunately, it didn't work out in their favor, but the idea was there.
Michigan Tech looking for anything on offense so far. Sam Clayton, the head coach, 8th season with the Huskies. Still looking to find a receiver, just is able to get it in. They're going to say it's a foul here on Alexander. Spartan foul, they're going to call it over on Alexander, the redshirt junior.
Now Michigan Tech can benefit from this if they play this correctly and manage to meander around the Michigan State defense. They would be able to get that ball in the basket, but they just got to be able to get around.
Wypitch puts her hands up like she has nowhere to pass it, but finds a receiver, rejected away by Alexander, but they're going to say it was some foul play.
The issue with having the defense that Michigan State does is sometimes they can be a tad aggressive and will end up drawing fouls that won't work out in their favor. And as you can see here, Michigan Tech's going to look to score off of this.
Michigan Tech with 2 shots here at the line for Ella Mason. So far, she's had a pretty good day, scoring 3 of the 8 points. Gets 1 to fall.
Last season, shot 91% from the free throw line. So very strong.
She had 7 10-point games so far last year, as that one isn't able to fall. Kimball bringing it up quickly. Tries to find a lady. She brings it over to the corner. Up and no good. Michigan State still hustling for that rebound. Brown swings it out. Shot from downtown. It is up and good.
Shumate 40% from the 3 line last year. Been very strong in that sense today. Very critical for this Michigan State.
Michigan State shooting the lights out from downtown so far with 50%. Rashadna Jones goes in, finds Shumate again for 3.
So those are back-to-back threes for Shumate. Those were very clean as well. Definitely was able to take her time on those and focus in on making that shot, and those worked out in her favor.
What great offensive scheming by Farlick, getting her open shooters open. Gonna be an over and back violation call.
I think the biggest thing that Michigan State wants to work on this year is they're good, but they're working on the shift from being good to great. They've shown progress through this Robin Freilich era. So the question is, can they break through to the next level and make a deeper run in this tournament?
48-9 with 7 minutes left to go in the half. Brown finds Shoemate again. She's gonna stay hot as it's passed over for three. Heat check, good!
That's a triple threes from Emma Shoemate.
Forces a timeout called by Michigan Tech. Oh my goodness.
High caliber talent.
Probably the best talent they'll face if they can put up a good second. If they can put up a good second half going into the break, not quite there yet, they'll be able to compete with anybody over in the GLIAC. Gonna be a foul. That's Y-Pitch going to the line. She had 9 points per game last year, the junior from Rockford, Michigan. Coming on in is one of those main recruiting pieces for the coach Robin Farlick in Amy Tarian, a four-star, number 37 overall recruit for Michigan State.
We got twins for Michigan State, both Amy and Anna, and then Tarian. So
two go there for Michigan Tech, 51-11. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the half. Michigan State looking to add on. Shoemate gets it again, isn't gonna pull up for the shot. Everyone wants her to, she's gonna do it here. It's a good thing there was a foul because that was wide to the right. Michigan State a foul heavy to find her replacement today.
100%. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. We have 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Michigan Tech trying to fight their way back.
Passed over to the corner. Michigan Tech likes to force the ball down low. Works over on the freshman. Doesn't get it to go. Michigan State and Michigan Tech fighting for the basketball. It's gonna be Michigan Tech's basketball.
Everybody's falling over for that ball. Let's see if this works out in Michigan Tech's favor.
Shoemate gets the hand on it. They're gonna call her for a foul. This Husky team, one of their cultures, what they like to pride themselves on, is hustling to the basketball.
Emma Shoemate, definitely a very aggressive player for Michigan State, but she is definitely critical. But take a look at this. Robin Freilich, 3rd season as the head coach. Her winning percentage is very impressive for a 3rd-year head coach.
About 60-70% over there, as they're gonna be looking for their 3rd straight tournament appearance. She made it in her previous 2 years, the first time that's ever been done by a Michigan State head coach.
Michigan State has definitely had some very high caliber success with their 1st-year head coaches. In case you haven't seen, the volleyball team has been very successful under their 1st-year head coach, but not to get away from the basketball.
Maybe it's the atmosphere. This Breslin Center is just winning all around, from the Michigan State basketball to volleyball to now Michigan State women's basketball with Robin Freilich at the helm. Gets it to Van Sluten, finds a basket, cut, no good for Blair. So far earlier, Blair's seen flashing to the basket where she got 4 of her 11 points so far on those little basket cuts, something that Michigan State loves to set up. Halleck takes it in, 3 of her on, and she passes it out to Van Sluten for the assist.
Grace Van Sluten racking up those points. Might set a career high today.
Had a little bit of a slow start in the first quarter. Looks like she's picking up stride just well. Scooped up and in for Y-Pitch.
Looks a little bit like Robin Freilich really likes the lineup she has right now out on the court. We've seen these 5 girls out for a little bit now.
And 1 for Blair. Does another little celebration as she gets to go to the line. Adding on to what you said about having these 4 or 5 people that she really likes out there, she is mixing in with her newer recruits like Amy Tarian, bringing it in, trying to build this chemistry.
Yeah, Kennedy Blair, 13 points, 6 out of her 8 shots tonight. Definitely on her A game.
Blair with her 14th point of the day. just passes Halleck, who had a great game so far. Over top, Mason surveying the defense, passes it off. Down to the block, double teamed, up and around, and no good. This Michigan Tech team loves bringing it down into the paint.
You take a look from the stats from last year, Michigan Tech is more of a in the paint type team. They really like to be able to shoot from close, do a lot more of those layups. They don't take a lot of risks with those threes, but they still had some success last year. So whatever works for a team, it depends on all of your players. And for Michigan State, it's shooting from far, whereas for Michigan Tech, it's shooting inside the paint. But here's Grace Van Slooten up to the line, 10 points, made 3 of her 4 field goal attempts.
2 more shots here for Van Slooten. So far has 10 points on the game. First one's not able to get going. A little bit of confusion there. Thought it was the second shot, but apparently it's only 1.
Sometimes counting is hard.
Especially when you're in the middle of a game. Everyone gets that kind of adrenaline going where you just don't know what's happening, but you know kind of what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's also the middle of the semester, and midterms are coming up, so sometimes your brain is elsewhere.
Michigan State, the school itself just came off of a little bit of a fall break. This is kind of our welcome back game. 57-15 in favor of Michigan State. They're 5 of 5 for their last 5 field goals. Over to the corner. Surveying the defense is Mason. Passing it out. Mason again shoots from way downtown, barely off. 4 minutes to go. Racing up the court is Michigan State. Blair dishes it out. Little step through, up and no good. Halleck looking for a call, not going to be able to get one. Over up top is Wypitch. So far she had a great game with 4 points. Tied for the top with Mason. Stolen away yet again by the Spartans.
Theron Halleck continuing her very aggressive defensive style. It works out in her favor.
Dribbles, gets through, shot for 3, no good. Blair with the rebound. Gets it stolen away. Audrey Johnson. Fast break attempt, great defense there by Tarian. As it's over, jump shot, not able to fall. 3 minutes to go. Dykstra up top. For 3, no good. Dykstra fouls her hard as Michigan Tech can get the basketball. Coming on in is the sister of Amy, Anna. Both these players have played together for quite a long time, and both of them specialize in different things.
What I find really interesting about them, they're both 5'8", they're both guards. You know, everything about them is identical. I know they're identical twins, so that does sound dumb. But I was expecting like 1 inch of like a height difference, or maybe a different position. But take a look at Michigan Tech on the line.
Wypitch. So far, she shoots about 30% from free throw last year. This year, she's looking to turn that around. She is 3 for 3.
Alyssa Wypitch, 4 points. She's made a quarter of her field goals so far.
Gets to go. 6 minutes left to go in the half. Michigan State still dominant over this Michigan Tech team, 57-17. Anna Tarian, she likes to pride herself on her defensive skills, but they're going to put her in the corner playing guard. Down to Van Slooten for 2. Mason dribbling around, finds Maxwell. Kicked on out to the corner and again, they're going to reset the offense. Reluctant to shoot the 3 are these Huskies, but they're going to pass it down. It's going to be a wide shot that's going to not be able to go in. Two Michigan State players fighting for the ball.
Pretty wide shot by Michigan Tech. The idea was there, wasn't executed properly, but when you have a defense as strong as Michigan State up against you, it's really hard to get across.
Over to the corner, stepped out of bounds. Michigan Tech basketball. This Michigan Tech team is 1 of 9 for their last 9 field goals. Jordan Ode, the number 33 recruit in the nation from Maple Grove High School, checks on into the game, the 4-star. Stanfest, not a lot of playing time so far today, is going to bring it up. Over to the top, they're going to put a little play for her. Jump fakes a man and gets the basket to go. Her 5th point of the game in just 5 minutes of play. Over for 3, good! Shoemate with 4 in a row.
Emma Shoemate might just have a spectacular 3 record here today. I don't think she's missed any of the ones that she has taken so far in the game, and that shows just how much of a diverse player that she is. She not only excels on the defensive side, but offense too.
Just about to say that defensive play she has so far today is just amazing as well. Along with a rebound, putting herself up for a good game. Referees are going to converge here.
A little bit of conversation happening, but it looks like they got everything figured out.
They're probably just looking at the clock here. Yes, it's a 25-second shot clock instead of 30 seconds. Great call by the refs. Over to Ode. She loves going into the paint. Her best ability on offense is getting to the rim. For 3, money! And Tyrion for 3 gets it to connect.
What an impressive thing to do as a freshman newcomer coming in, making a 3.
Her first shot gets to go. Hard foul there by Jordan Ode as Michigan Tech is going to get the basketball.
Lots of very impressive things coming from the Michigan State side, but a lot that I want to focus on is the defense. They're very much noted for their defensive metrics because last season they were near the top of the Big Ten in steals and blocks with 12.2 steals, 5.1 blocks, very strong defensive rating all around. So it is very hard for this Michigan Tech team to get around that.
It's getting loud here in the Breslin. They have a student section called the Breslin Boom, and they've been active today.
Coming off of fall break, I'm surprised to see as many students as we do here today, but it's very exciting because that means that basketball season is here, right around the corner. It's going to get busier and busier.
Second one goes, 65-21, still in favor of Michigan State, who has not let off the gas. 45 seconds to go. Ode passes it over to Tyrion. A little surprised she got the ball there, as Jordan brings it in, tries to find someone to give it to. From way downtown, Dykstra not able to go. Michigan State still pressing up hard. Next shot will bring it into half, 21 seconds left. They're gonna wait till about the 7-second mark to get something going.
Michigan State looking to pressure the ball with this man-to-man right now.
Over to the top of the free throw line. Shot up from the elbow, no good. 2 seconds to see if Michigan State can get something.
Lots going on right now. Here, a little bit of commotion right now as we have 1.7 seconds left.
Who do you think they're gonna give it to chuck it up? Oh, it's gonna be Michigan Tech's basketball. Over to the top, she just has to throw it up, no good. And that brings us over to half.